Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call the meeting to order and acknowledge that we are in Treaty 1 territory, the home and traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Inuit, Cree, and Dakota peoples, and in the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Our drinking water comes from Shoal Lake 40 First Nation in Treaty 3 territory. My name is Cynthia Stevens, and I'll be chairing this afternoon's hearing. The other members of the panel with me this afternoon are Mr. Jerry Arnall and Mr. Larry Robinson. Our assessor is Olena Kostarova, and our secretary today is Jason Robertson. To the Zoom participants of the hearing, please note you are placed in the waiting room until your property is called upon. When it's your turn, you will be admitted into the meeting. Kindly follow along in the City of Winnipeg's Board of Revision YouTube channel for the hearing process. Once the host admits you into the hearing, please close or mute your YouTube player. You will then be permitted to speak with respect to your property. Once your hearing has concluded, you can leave the meeting if you wish. We will be hearing applications for revision of the assessment roll in accordance with the Municipal Assessment Act. The matters for which revision is requested have been described in each application, and we will limit discussion to those matters. The statements that are made at this hearing are sworn testimony, and anyone speaking to the matters must be sworn in. Please be advised that comparisons of assessments of other properties are not considered evidence of market value by the Board of Revision. The Board of Revision is appointed annually by Council and is independent of it and the City Administration. It makes its decisions on the basis of the evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the Board's decisions with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value or classification, or to the Court of Queen's Bench if the matter pertains to the application of exemptions from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included with the Board's order. With respect to the hearing process, I will confirm the points of appeal with your property be addressed with each applicant following the swearing in. We will then have the assessor's testimony, followed by questions that the applicant may have, and then the applicant's testimony, followed by questions. Each side will have an opportunity to summarize if they wish. Once all of the evidence about an application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket today. The session will close after all applications have been heard, and the Board will deliberate in private and make its decisions. You will receive the Board's decision by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live streamed, recorded, and will be part of the public record. We will be hearing items 1 and 8 on our docket today. Mr. Robertson, can you please affirm the assessor and the applicant's testimonies? And I'm just confirming, do we have a applicant for property number 1 at this point?
No, we do not.
Okay, so we'll move that property to the bottom of the agenda, and we'll proceed with property number 8 on the agenda, which is 58 Peace Road. So you can please swear in the assessor and the applicant. Thank you.
Madam Assessor, please state your full name. Do you affirm that the evidence you are about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You may be seated. Madam Applicant, please state your full name. Do you affirm that the evidence you are about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. Please continue. Mr. Applicant, yes. Please state your full name. Do you affirm that the evidence you're about to give at this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. Thank you. Please take a seat.
Okay, welcome. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. So I think I did outline in my opening remarks that what will happen now is the assessor will present her evidence for us. You will then have an opportunity to ask her questions, as will we. And then it'll be your turn to present your evidence, and the process will repeat where the assessor has the opportunity to ask you questions, etc. Now, I do understand before we get started that there is a recommendation on this property. Is that correct, Madam Assessor?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, could you state what that is for us, please?
It's 532,000.
Okay, thank you. And Ms. Robinson, are you in agreement with this assessment, the recommendation, or do you still wish to proceed?
Yes, we are in agreement.
Okay, you are in agreement with the assessed value at 532? Okay, thank you very much. I'm just going to see if any of the panel members have any questions regarding the recommendation. No? No? Okay, great, thank you. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. If you've accepted the recommendation, then that's all we need for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's it.
So do we receive?
That was easy.
Do we receive something in the mail then?
You're still receiving the confirmed file.
Okay, so we don't have to do anything else, no? Okay.
Great. Thank you for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
I'll put this into recess regarding the deliberation of item number 1.
Okay, thank you. So the panel will go into recess just to discuss how to deal with the remaining property on the agenda. Thank you. Order, and we did deliberate, and we've decided that we will hear the remaining property on the agenda, which is 698 Park Boulevard. So Ms. Kosterova, could you please read it into the record, please, and provide a brief overview of your evidence? Thank you.
Thank you. The subject roll number is 1-000-37-18300, and the street address is 698 Park Boulevard South. It's in the neighborhood of South Tuxedo, number 645. And this is a 2-story home, was built in 1982, and it still has the same effective age, 1982. We don't have much information in regards of the any updates. The square footage of living area is 3,340 square feet. It has the full basement, but it's not finished. It has 3 full baths. It has the central AC air conditioning and 1 fireplace. It has the double garage, which is called multiple for us, and it has the in-ground pool, and it has the sunroom. The assessed lot size is at 15,851. And the assessed value for 2023 is at 973,000, or the square footage brings it to 291.32 cents. We think that the value is very well supported based on the comparables we have provided.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Armal, do you have any questions for the assessor?
No, I don't.
Mr. Robinson, do you?
That's all.
No, and I also do not have any questions. So thank you very much. And that means that we have heard all of the items on today's agenda. And so that will conclude the hearing for this afternoon. Thank you.